Welcome to my channel, The Money Magnet. Today in this video, I will talk about how to make 70% gains in this bear market. So let's start. Seeing 70 gains during a bear market might sound crazy to you, but it's possible. The investors can mitigate the effects of bear markets through simple techniques that last less than a year on average, such as dollar cost averaging, diversification, investing in relatively recession-resistant sectors, and focusing on the long term. Google and Amazon are down 20% this year since the peak in January on the S&P 500, yet this stock has just surged to fresh all-time highs and increased around 70% over the last 6 months, and it's not too late to invest in this winner. This megatrend is fueling one of the fastest growing in the world. I'll explain what all is and why it has so much potential in the near future, but first, let's look at the massive industry it's powering. I'm talking about the electric vehicle market. When most folks think electric cars, think Tesla was a tiny $3 billion company a decade ago, but now it's the 6th largest company in the world by market cap at roughly $900 billion. It's handed to investors 15,000% gains since 2012. In 2015, Tesla sold less than 20,000 battery-powered cars on its own as the only company shipping high-performance EVs. In the first half of this year alone, Tesla shipped over 280,000 units. But now every automaker is jumping into the race. Ford's electric the truck is hitting the roads as we speak. Its EV sales more than doubled over the past year. The first battery-powered Cadillac is expected to hit the roads in the next few months. Mercedes and Toyota announced their plans to go all-electric in the coming years. EV sales are going through the roof right now. There were only 120,000 electric cars were sold worldwide in 2012. Today, folks are buying 225,000 battery-powered cars per week on average. According to Bloomberg data, about 1 in 10 cars sold worldwide last year were electric, 4 times as many as in 2019. Electric vehicle sales are on pace to hit 20 million within 3 years. So what's the best way to make money from this disruption? Most would say buying Tesla makes sense, right? Tesla pioneered this industry and still makes the best as money can buy. Others might follow super investor Warren Buffett and buy Chinese automaker build. The company recently surpassed Tesla as the top-selling electric vehicle maker. While they say they invest in electric vehicles, the company is betting on the success of a few companies. This is a risky bet, but there's another way to profit from this megatrend. For electric vehicles, you want to invest in the white gold, fueling nearly every EV on the road. Today, what's the biggest difference between regular gas guzzlers and electric cars? It comes down to what's under the hood. When you pop the hood on an electric car, you won't find an engine. They run on batteries like the one in your smartphone, but several thousand times more powerful. The battery is the most critical part of an electric vehicle. It determines the amount of distance you can travel without recharging. Batteries powerful enough to run a car for 300 miles must be able to store huge amounts of energy, but they also have to be relatively lightweight. This makes lithium the perfect fuel for electric cars, and Tesla is no longer the only game in town. Every automaker is going electric. We're going to need boatloads of lithium. In fact, by 2030, electric vehicles will need as much lithium as 250 billion iPhone batteries. That's a 14-time spike compared to all the lithium in the world uses today. Surging demand for lithium is sending prices through the roof. The cost of a ton of lithium jumped ninefold over the past 2 years. When asked about lithium in a recent interview, Tesla CEO Elon Musk said, "I'd like to once again urge entrepreneurs to enter the lithium, the business you can't lose. It's a license to print money." As I mentioned, Albemarle is one of the few stocks hitting all-time highs today, making it one of the world's largest lithium producers. The Albemarle controls over 1/4 of the market and owns the purest lithium mines on the planet. There is a great need for battery-grade lithium from car makers like GM, Ford, and Tesla, and Albemarle is going to be their prime supplier. It sold over $1.4 billion of battery-grade lithium to electric car makers in the first half of 2022. Albemarle's lithium sales nearly tripled over the past year, and it's on track to achieve record earnings this year. Remember, we're just entering the mass adoption phase for EVs today. Battery-powered cars are roughly where smartphones were back in 2010, a decade ago. 1 in 10 people owned a smartphone. In 2022, 1 in 10 cars sold is an EV. Expect EV share to grow rapidly over the coming years. If you're a long-term investor, now is the time to buy Albemarle since it's fueling every automaker's electric dreams. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell for more latest videos.